Hello there, my name is Christiane. I'm a fitness instructor for the Cal Poly Recreation Center. Today we're doing a 5-minute stretch for the shoulders, and I'm actually going to demonstrate you how you could even be doing this in the middle of your workday at your desk while you're seated. So let's sit down and pretend maybe I'm in the middle of a busy workday and I'm feeling my shoulder tension right here. So what you could get started with, just reach over one arm, grab the opposite wrist and give yourself that, great stretch right here. You're feeling a nice shoulder extension. Wonderful. And then I'm reaching over now. Right arm reaches, left wrist, pull over. And you can even look up to give your neck that nice tension relief too, because we tend to look down a lot, and just kind of changing your gaze is sometimes already helping your neck and back a lot. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's start with some nice shoulder rolls right here. So this is something you could even be doing in the middle of the day, just kind of rotating your shoulders up, back, and down to where you're feeling. Get a little bit movement in there, breaking up some of that tension right there. Wonderful. And let's roll both shoulders up, back, and down. And now I'm going to do something really tricky. I'm going to actually move from the back to the front. At first, it seems a little bit awkward, but it's actually really nice to just kind of change direction a little bit. And over time, you will feel this will break up tension too, and you'll feel it's getting smoother as you practice. Wonderful. Now let's get up to our feet. We're going to use a wall or a door frame. You can just reach with your hand about shoulder height into that wall or door frame. Step forward with the same leg that you are also, for me now, this is right arm, right leg, and I'm just slightly rotating into this. What's really important here is I'm getting that rotation, but at the same time, I'm not really feeling my shoulders hurting. In fact, it's just slightly pressing against my opposite shoulder blade, and it's feeling like it's opening my chest here, getting that nice stretch after I've been maybe sitting down and working on the computer a lot. Now we got two options. You can reach a little higher, step forward again, and feel that stretch a little bit deeper. More really going down your shoulder blade now. Feels absolutely amazing. Option number 3 is we can go down here a little bit lower. So you can start option 1, hand about shoulder height, then lift that hand a little bit higher, and then lastly lifting the hand a little bit lower. Fantastic job. Okay, so now once you open up your shoulder, you're going to do the same thing on your other arm again. So let's go here over to the side again, start again middle, so that's your option 1. So step forward, rotate, turning out that torso a little bit. And over time, you might actually feel maybe one arm is a little bit easier than the other one. That's completely normal. You might have more mobility on one side and on the other side. Now the second position was that arm a little bit higher and adding that rotation. And it feels so good right now, just getting that chest open, and even standing up in the middle of the day is a great idea to release tension in your neck and shoulders. Sliding that hand a little bit lower, adding that rotation in, feeling my shoulder blades coming together in my spine. And also that breathing a little bit easier right now, which sometimes you hold your breath and you feel the tension is really coming together and then accumulating maybe in your neck or in your chest. So let's maybe inhale deeply, exhale, kind of getting rid of some of that stress while you're doing these stretches. That helps a lot as well. So once you're here, let's come back to the middle, and you can come back to that seated position. So sit down feeling already much looser in your chest right here. And then you can reach over. So I'm going to reach over with my right arm, lightly cradling that elbow with my hand. And while you're here, you can even add a nice wrist rotation to break up that wrist. Maybe you use that wrist a lot working on the keyboard. Maybe you're holding a mouse in this hand. This is nice to just kind of open your fingers up. You can even change rotations right here. And I'm not really directly pressing in, I'm just lightly holding. Some people also like just hold your arm like that. I personally prefer like the hand just like that. Let's go to the other side. So this is my mouse arm, so I'm definitely going to enjoy this. Yes, this feels amazing, enjoying this right now. And I'm trying to sit up really straight. So a lot of the shoulder and neck pain comes from the slouching forward, and we're going to do another stretch in a little while that will help with that too. Change the rotation on that wrist right here. Just going backward. All right, so now let's really slouch. And I'm actually going to slouch by scooting a little bit to the edge of my chair, and I'm really going to slouch forward. I'm resting my elbows on my knee right here and kind of like pushing my spine out while I slouch. Yes, this feels amazing in my shoulders. My shoulder blades are really opening right now, and I'm just letting the neck hang right here. Taking that deep breather in the middle of the day. And now let's come to the opposite side. So now, opposite side. So I'm actually going to just wrap my head right here over. You can even let your arms hang over, but just looking over, letting your shoulders rest right here. So you're kind of feeling you're draping your shoulders over the back of the chair and opening up that chest right here. So depending on how your chair is, maybe you have a high pillow right here, just make sure that you push your shoulders back, even opening. So lifting, rolling, and dropping your shoulders right here will create like a nice stretch and will actually let you breathe and inhale a little bit deeper. Looking at the ceiling right here, really opening up your chest muscles. Taking like another deep breather right here. Fantastic job. And then you can come back to the middle and you're like, I'm ready to do some more work. Let's do it, right? Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christiane. That was Shimmy Shoulders for our 5-Minute Friday workout.